Hey, good afternoon, good morning, or good night, depending on whatever part of the world you're in. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming each and every one of you to the channel today. I do need to give out a fresh shout out to somebody who came in and became our 851st follower on this channel in between streams. That would be Average Madden Guy. Average Madden Guy, thank you so much for your follow on the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Like I said, you are number 851. And I do have to ask out loud, I don't even know if you're in the channel yet or not, but does Average Madden Guy have anything to do with Mad Mutts or Madden Mask? Those names of Twitch users are so somewhat similar. I dare to maybe conjecture that there's a little bit of a possible connection there, but not trying to push it too hard or push it too far. But I am seeing the mad appearing quite often. I mean, like I'm used to seeing mad on my side, especially when like if I'm in a quarterfinal of a best of 7 tournament, 32 team tournament, and I'm in a quarterfinal and I'm in game 7 and I lose. I get mad. And if you believe that, which I'm sure you probably have every right to believe, then I've got some land in Northwest Arkansas I need to sell you, because that would be taking the gaming thing a little bit too serious, and that's not what I try to be about. We try to have fun with this game, and I think we are all having fun with this game. At least we profess to when we're out in polite company. But in any event, we have on our agenda for today, we're going to be doing the usual Wednesday shenanigans, I guess you could call them. We will take a look at all 3 of our teams for the first time this week, including a look at my 37th week in Diamond out of the last 39 weeks. And THF giving me a shout out. Thank you so much, THF. Thank you. That's to his viewers on his channel. He has not raided me yet. I think that may be a warning that he's getting ready to raid me. Who knows? We'll see. But in any event, THF, if you happen to be listening, thank you for the shout out. We greatly appreciate it. Okay, well, anyway, like I said, we'll take a look at the 3 teams, including the one in Diamond, where I'm in my 37th week in Diamond out of the previous 39 weeks of the game cycle. I was in entry pool, like everybody starts out, when the game picked up to begin with, way back when. I started out in entry pool. I got promoted to bronze, which I guess was the next to highest level that you could get promoted to out of entry pool, and I went straight up the ladder after that. I went from bronze to silver, silver to gold, gold to diamond. That's the first time I went to diamond. And that first time I was in Diamond, there were only 10 Diamond Leagues. Not nearly enough to form a Perfect League yet. So here, Diamond was full of all these overpowered teams that were champing at the bit to make it up to the Perfect League that didn't exist yet. And there is the raid from THF. Thank you so much for the raid, THF, and welcome to all of you raiders. Glad to see everybody in the channel. We are up to 81 now in the channel that I can see up there through my little peeping eye glass up here, my little El Cheapo laptop that I picked up for 75 bucks from Amazon's Overstock site called Woot, W-O-O-T. So yes, we appreciate the raid and welcome everybody. Come on in and have some fun with the rest of us old farts. Okay, so after we take a look at that Diamond team and take a look around the league to see who all is in there, because there's some pretty recognizable names in my Diamond League this season, then we will take a look at my theme team number 2, which I don't know what's going on with their Iron Tournament team, but I've tried fiddling with their Iron Tournament team for a good week and a half solid now, and I can't get a dang gum thing out of them. All I'm getting out of that tournament team is nada, zilch. I mean, like it's just totally dry. Any packs that I happen to get on that team, they come from challenge packs or login rewards or maybe a mission pack or two, that sort of thing. But that team doesn't buy packs anymore. They used to be a packs only team that would spend all their treasury on packs, but when I turned them into a theme team, then I started buying cards with my treasury instead of putting that money towards packs. So I have a nice little treasury buildup, but I can't really increase my treasury that much because my pack production has gone totally el stinko down the tubes. So anyway, I'm hoping to maybe make a little bit of a dent in that a little bit later today, like after the stream is done. And speaking of after the stream is done, I don't know if I'm going to be needing to cut out a little early because I do have some kitchen chores ahead of me tonight. I'm doing some sous vide petite sirloin steaks in the sous vide function of my new Instant Pot. And as soon as I get those steaks out of the sous vide bag and start doing a reverse sear on them, I'll be dumping the water out of the inner liner of the Instant Pot and putting in my air fryer pan and sticking the air fryer lid on top of the thing and getting my wife some French fries to go along with her steak. She likes to have steak and potatoes. I can't do the potatoes because I'm on keto, but I've got other stuff I can be doing in the interim to help crunch out the meal and help finish it out. But that's neither here nor there. But so I'm going to be a little busy in the kitchen tonight. So I may be wanting to get out of here just a tad early, like maybe around 4:45 or so Eastern time. But we'll see. We'll see. Everybody should have plenty of chance. If you're in early enough, granted, if you're in early enough, you should have plenty of time to get all 5 of your drops. I've already got all 5 of mine from THF's stream from earlier today. So thanks again to Tranquil Hill Farms, who gave me not only my 5 drop packs, but I also got his raiding party of 45 that came in. So again, welcome to all you raiders, and we hope to keep the action moving enough to keep your interest up. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in and see what's going on with my team in Diamond right now. Okay, here we go. All right, and I do have some tournament action going on today, and I've already gotten 8 packs in today, 5 affiliate drops that I got from Tranquil Hill Farms, and I already have a 3-pack early on semifinal loss. It gave me 3 standard packs. So I've picked up 8 packs so far today. I started out with 85. That pushed me up to 93. By the time we're done looking at all 3 of our teams and we start ripping those packs a little bit later here, then we'll be opening somewhere in the neighborhood, I'm guessing, of maybe 120 or so. So let's go ahead and go in and see what's cooking in Diamond 362, shall we? Let's. We're not going to open these 93 packs until last. We go through the 3 teams, taking a look at all 3 teams. We get to the 3rd team. That's when we start opening packs and then work our way back to this team, and we'll open their packs last. So anyway, I have picked up in my most recent sim here a win, which pushes me up to a little bit past the Punxsutawney Deja Vu. I was kind of even Steven with them for a little while today, but the last 2 or 3 sims coming in have given me victories and allowed me to creep up to 500 on today's action. I started today 24 and 29. I have gone 5 and 5 since then. Started out a little slow, like 1 and 4, and I since worked that up to 5 and 5. So we're on a little bit of a hot streak lately, and I'm continuing my series against this North Smithfield team, which is in another division. They're not in my division, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last game of our season series. At least I think it is anyway, because I think I've played them at home already. So this will be the end of our season series, and I think I've won the first 3. Let me take a quick look at my scores and schedule here, and it'll tell me. Okay, no, I've got 2 more games in their park. I've won 2 out of 3, the first 2 games of the series, and I've got 2 more games in their ballpark, and I'm pretty sure that finishes us up. Because look up here, see, I've already played them in my park early on today. Even in today's action, I've already played them at home. So yes, we will be finishing up the season series, and it looks like I've already clinched the season series because I've won 4 of the 5 games that we played. Let me take a look back into May, see if we played any back there. No, we didn't. Okay, so I played them 5 games today, and I've won 4 of them. Lost this one here in the middle in my park. So they got 2 more chances to try to get a game off of me before I go to play these Adirondack LOL Cats, who are leading my division. Who have I got in my division? I've got the aforementioned Adirondack LOL Cats, who are owned by JDA, and they are kind of killing things right now at 41-24. They have not won diamond yet, but they are putting in a very, very strong bid to go after their very, very first diamond championship. Doomjaw, thank you so much for coming into the chat. Exciting stuff. Okay, I kind of think so. At least I hope so. I hope that's offered in a positive vein. So we are taking a look at the league, and we're starting out in my division. But in second place, a whole 7.5 games in back of the LOL Cats. Good grief. Former Diamond champs, the Berlin Blue Crabs from the TBD Friends group, owned by Jay Mondenhall, and he goes by JMO in the Discord. So if you do an @ to JMO, you will see this Berlin Blue Crabs logo. That's his Discord logo as well. So that's JMO with his team, 7.5 games back of the LOL Cats. And take a look at these guys, the Philadelphia Snowballs. They have won diamond 3 times. And the most recent has been fairly, I think only maybe a couple of seasons ago, they were last in Perfect League. But anyway, they're owned by IML Owl, who that's his Discord handle also. So we see him around quite a bit. IML Owl, 3-time diamond champ, and he's only a half game ahead of me. I'm down here in 4th place. And that we've kind of, the bottom 3 teams in the division have been kind of hanging around each other close here pretty much the last day and a half, I'd say, or so. Starting out early yesterday morning, that's about how much we've been here in the same general neck of the woods. How do we stand in the league overall standings, like the wild cards and that sort of thing? Here we go. I'm over here in the AC West, and I'm only one game out of the wild card race. So even though I'm 5 games under 500, I'm only 1 game out. That kind of tells me a little something there. If you're 5 games under 500 and you're only 1 game out of the wild card, what does that say about the rest of the league? It sounds like we have some struggles going on, folks. The struggle bus is making a direct ride through 362 here. So the Rockland Racers, who have won diamond twice, are in the number 1 wild card spot. They're in back of the really OP Ewa Beach Fighting Chickens from the BFF friend group, who are owned by, take a look there, OMG Puppies. Our good buddy OMG Puppies is there, and he's killing the division. 45-17. In fact, I think he's killing the conference. Let's back up a notch, and we can confirm that. Yeah, he's the number 1 seed in the conference. The LOL Cats are 41-24. They're the number 2 seed, and a couple of games back, or really a game and a half back of the LOL Cats, are the Iron Rangers, who have won diamond a couple of times themselves. So let's go ahead and take a meander through all the divisions here in Diamond 362, and we'll do check-ins with everybody here just to see who has what. Jason Mallett is the manager of the Iron Rangers, leading them to the top of their conference. And the Carolina Tides, also former Diamond champs, they've been the Perfect League once, 8.5 games in back of the Iron Rangers. Now you can see with the relative gaps between first and second place in each one of the divisions, you can see why the wild card race is so jam-packed with people who are under 500 records being in the thick of things. Because you have these wide gaps between first and second place in all of our divisions. The Williamsport Crosscutters, they've not won Diamond yet, but they are owned by West 33. The Parkbrow Perminators, we see them around on occasion in tournaments. The Parkbrow Perminators owned by Grumpy Aggie. And then the North Smithfield Predators owned by Lithos 2003. Those latter three there have not won Diamond yet, and the way things are looking for them currently, it's not looking too good for their chances to make it this particular season as well. Except the Crosscutters are only a game in back of me in the wild card race, so I wouldn't count them out quite just yet. So, and I wouldn't count myself out either, because look at the Carolina Tides, who have won Diamond before. They're only, one game ahead of me. The Snowballs, who've won Diamond 3 times, are only a half a game ahead of me. So, cannot complain. Okay, that's ad break number 1 coming up. So we'll go ahead and take a brief pause in the action and take a little over a minute off and give you guys a chance to take a potty break, go get a drink of water or something, so that we can get this ad break in, and we will resume content once we come back from this word from our sponsors. Please stay tuned. Here we go. Okay, folks, we are back, and you probably saw D. Goist chime up in chat there. We'll get over to his division here in just a little bit. But we were looking at the Central Division with OMG Puppies killing the division, 9.5 games up on the Rockland Racers, who are run by Schneeze64. So they're 9.5 games back, and but they're still in the thick of the wild card. You know, you see them down there with me. And the North Village Panthers, who have, let's see, they're a little bit ahead of me. They're tied for the last wild card slot that actually means anything for playoffs. But then the Troy Trojans and the Tecmo Superb Owls. The Superb Owls, which looks like a play on words, you would call them maybe the Super Bowls. If you move the B over from superb over to the other word, owls, it would be Super Bowls instead of Superb Owls. Nice little play on words there. But look at this. Look at this. 5-time Diamond champ. Been to Perfect League 5 times. And they are at the bottom of their division. 13 games under 500. 20.5 games away from Ewa Beach's lead. Oh boy, I'm hoping the Tecmo is not, shall we say, ghost shipping or tanking or anything like that. But it's not really a usual thing for a 5-time Diamond champ to be having this lousy a season. So we're hoping the best for them, that if they're going to come around, that they come around soon, or else they're going to be looking at a gold slot coming this time next week. Okay, and we've already gone through my division here, with the possible exception of the Punxsutawney Deja Vu. They're owned by Statsmonger. Okay, and they are right now bringing up the rear in the division. They've won gold 3 times, so there are no real slouches there. But whoops, hang on a second. I hit one too far. It accidentally clicked, and I didn't mean for it to click. But the Snowballs are owned by IML Al, as I already mentioned, and the Blue Crabs by JMO in Discord, or J Mondenall here. The LOL Cats owned by JDA, and the Deja Vu owned by Statsmonger. Okay, that's a look that we've taken at the American Conference. Now over here in the NC, down here in number 4 slot in the NC East, there's D. Goist and his Cranberry Crushers. Okay, and right now they are sitting, let's see, their record, okay, 27 and 36, and I'm 29 and 34. So that means I'm 2 games ahead of them in the standings. That is, if you look at the overall league standings, I'm 2 games ahead of them. But let's see, are they even in the running for a wild card? Let's see. They're 7.5 games out of the wild card. So D. Gorse, you're going to need to pick up your game a little bit if you want to make it into the playoffs. Wishing you the best, though. Wishing you nothing but the best. The Rockford Peaches, one-time Diamond champs, owned by Lorgius. They're leading the division. Here, again, a great big gap. 11 games between first and second place. The GK Cogs, owned by Doom OG, who's known by the same name in Discord, I'm pretty sure. That he's won Diamond before, and they're sitting 11 games back of the Peaches. Wily Coyotes, they've won Diamond League once, and they're 12 games back. Here's D. Goist and his Crushers, and the Mile High Interceptors, owned by Element Y71. Okay, 16.5 games behind. So it would, if I were to dare say so, some of these people that are so far back in their own division, the only division, I don't know what to say about it, that there's such a gap between first and second place just about everywhere, with the exception of right here in the NC Central. The Cleveland Flying G's, we'll take a look at them in a moment, because they're the surprising appearance in my Diamond League. But the Tulsa Goldies, 4-time Diamond champs, are 4 games ahead of the Cleveland Flying G's. Now, wait until your eyes pop out when you see their team bubble. Yep, you see that over there in the upper right-hand corner of their team bubble? They have not just one. They have 2 Perfect League championship trophies. They've won Perfect League twice, and they're in my league. But they're still playing second fiddle in their own division to Tulsa. Okay, so I'm kind of surprised to see that the Cleveland Flying G's aren't running away with their division with 2 Perfect League championships and 5 Diamond championships in their trophy case. Whoa. So anyway, that's who they are, and they are, of course, owned by Moonlight Matt. So this guy's been around the block a time or 2 or 3 or 1,000, but he's right now pulling up the rear of the Tulsa Goldies, owned by Dark Chaos Gaming. Okay, Dark Chaos Gaming has the Goldies. The San Diego Big Ballers, they haven't won Diamond. The Topeka Defenders, they have won Diamond before, owned by Maxfire 5. We've seen them around. And here are the Taylor Ham Sandwiches. Gabagoo Luigi, are you in the chat today? That's Gabagoo Luigi. And that's one of his alt teams that he has in OOTP 23. So we're tickled to see him in our league, just like we are all these familiar names up here, like D. Goist and his Cranberry Crushers. We love seeing all these guys. And I found out not too terribly long ago just what a big thing Taylor Ham is in the Northeast. and especially in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, neck of the woods, maybe lower New England, lower New York State, that sort of thing. Because on a good day, if I walk into a local supermarket that specializes in hard to get items, there's one here in the Cincinnati area. It's only in the lower end of Butler County, which is just up the road from here. It's about a half-hour drive away. It's a store called Jungle Gyms. And if you ever wanted to look them up, go to junglegyms.com and you can see what a unique destination grocery store this is. They get tour buses in from all over the Midwest and even from some points outside of the Midwest. Tour buses come in and people come in dragging coolers behind them so that they can put the refrigerated goods inside the coolers, because there are so many things in there that you can get that you can't get anywhere else, hardly anywhere else, at least in this area, the Cincinnati greater metro area. But you can get, on a good day, when they get a shipment of Taylor ham in, you can get some. And I've had some of it one time that I got from Jungle Gyms, and it tastes very, very much like an item that I can pick up downtown at Averill Blaze Meat Market. And what they call it down there is minced ham. It's a bologna consistency cold cut that you can get. And it's made primarily from a really finely ground up ham that has not been cured. But anyway, the Taylor ham sandwiches remind me so much of Jungle Gyms that I have to put in a plug for Jungle Gyms. But junglegyms.com is their website. There is no apostrophe or anything in the website name. But you can see what kind of goodies you can get there. A hot sauce aisle that has an actual antique fire truck sitting on top of the hot sauces. Pretty legit. I mean, like, the place is just loaded with quiche, and I don't mean Quiche. I'm talking Kitschch. That the place is so quichey and so gimmicky, it boggles your mind. I mean, like, you walk in and you look up at the ceiling, and or towards the ceiling, and there's a NASCAR race car sitting over the entrance. You go in a little bit further, and over the soups in the American food aisle, or the American grocery aisle, is a great big giant Campbell's soup can with arms and legs and eyes and nose and face and whatever, swinging on a swing up above the soup aisle. It's a mechanized swing, all animatronics, but I mean, like, the place is just loaded with stuff like that. A singing Elvis bear over around the candy section, right across from the bakery, the in-house bakery that they have. But if you ever get to the Cincinnati area, you have to go to Jungle Gym sometime just to say you've been there. So let's see what this sim is bringing in. Okay. D. Goyce is hanging on for dear life. Oh, you were much worse after day one? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. And we just pulled in yet another win. We picked up another game on 500, so we now have won 5 out of 6 off of these Predators that we've played them so far this season. In fact, just today, I will have my entire season series taken care of just in today's action. And I've already taken 5 out of 6, and I've got one more to play in their park coming up later here in about another, let's see, half hour, about 28 minutes, 29 minutes. It'll be time for our final sim against those Predators. So right now, I'm not looking too bad. And look I have jumped over top of the 3-time champ Snowballs into 3rd place in the division. Now, what does that do to my wild card? If I jumped them in the wild card, did I jump? I'm sure I jumped them in the wild card, but how much? I am now tied statistically for the number 3 wild card slot. The Snowballs are half game in back of me. They've gone 4-6 in their last 10. North Village Panthers, they've really slipped. They've gone 2-8 in their last 10, and I'm on an uptick, having gone 6-4. In fact, looking at all these teams right here in this little bubble, here from top to bottom that you can see in the wild card race. I've had the most successful last 10 games of any of them, and there's 7 teams represented here. I'm the only 6-4. There's a couple of 5-5s. There's a 3-7 in there, a couple of 4-6s, and a 2-8. Ouch. So anyway, that's okay. I was over here in the NC. We took a look at the Central. Now let's take a look at the West. The Providence Friars, who belong to Fred the Baker. We all know Fred. We see him in Discord and in Twitch quite a bit. 3-time Diamond champs, and they are killing their conference with a 46-18 record. They are right now the top seed in their conference. 10 games up above the Levine Toros, who have won Diamond once themselves. MGV00 is their owner. And take a look down here at the Philadelphia Wooders. They've not won Diamond yet, but they are tied for second place with those same Levine Toros. I see those Toros all the time in bronze tournaments. Sometimes they beat the crap out of me, and sometimes I beat the crap out of them. But take a look. The Wooders are owned by Okipa. I don't know the manager too well, but here's one I do know a little bit better. The San Dimas Time Travelers, I see them every so often in tournament action. David Donovan is their owner, and they have not made it to Perfect League yet, but they are gunning for a chance. But right now, they're at 11.5 games back. This is 5 out of the 6 divisions. 5 out of the 6 divisions are loaded with large padded leads for the division first places over second place. Even worse so in the 2 NC conferences that have those leads. Then over here, we don't have quite double-digit leads of first place over second. Over here, we got double-digit leads from the NC East and the NC West. NC Central with the Cleveland Flying G's with their 2 Perfect League championships. I guess I should get tired of saying that, but they're making a little bit more of a game of it than any other second place team in the entire league. So the Philadelphia Wooders, we took a look at them. The San Dimas Time Travelers, we took a look at them. Hickory Crawdads, right now, last place in the entire league. And they're not looking too good. They're probably in the lowest relegation spot that you can imagine, being the worst team, the worst record in the entire league. But check out the manager, Noob with no name, which is kind of a cool manager name. So either Noob or Newbie, whatever. A newbie with no name is bringing up the rear in the entire league. But I'm not really doing too much to be proud of here. 4 games under 500, and I'm tied statistically for the last wild card. It doesn't. It just really says wonders about how this entire league is looking. Practically, you have a series of elite division leaders, and everybody else, with the exception of these Cleveland Flying G's and possibly the San Diego Big Ballers, everybody else is basically an also-ran. We're just beating each other to pieces, and the records reflect it. So yeah, you don't have too many really positive records here, but the ones who are positive, here, 28 games over 500 with the Friars, 19 games over 500 with the Peaches, 27 games over 500 with the Fighting Chickens. Holy moly. And then, let's see, 18 games over from the LOL Cats, 13 games over with the Iron Rangers. So yeah, you can see the kind of stuff that we're facing in this league. So it's been a bit of a fun season in that you never know what's going to happen. You never, ever know what's going to happen in a league like this. And I think I've missed a few all-star game votes here. Let's see what's going on in the league news. Okay, a hat trick of home runs for... Oh, it wasn't my Ken Griffey Jr. It was the other team's Ken Griffey Jr. hit 3 smackers. Okay. So I'm in the AL, so I need to kick out the NL voting. Now this southpaw here, this is probably, I am guessing, Pud Galvin. No, it was Koufax. Koufax threw the nice game here. And what was it here? What was it? 5-0 shutout. Complete game, was it? Was it a complete game? Oh yeah, complete game effort. There we go, right there. So my left arm of God got himself a win. He hasn't been having that great a season though lately. He, as of that particular start, he went 4-4, and I think he's lost another one since then. So let's see here. I want to delete this thing, because I'm not interested in the national conference, though we have some national conference people in here. I'll tell you what, I'll take a look at your most recent one so you can see how your teams are doing if you haven't seen. Like D. Goist, I don't know if Gabagoo Luigi is in here today, or some of the other national conference people in 362. But here we go. There's Cleveland Flying G's. They have a Josh Gibson, for crying out loud. Okay? And there's a Willie Mays out here somebody's got. The Providence Friars, yikes. Fred the Baker has a Willie Mays. In fact, the Tulsa Goldies have a Willie Mays, and the Rockford Peaches have a Willie Mays. Yikes. A couple of Ty Cobbs out here too. The Flying G's again. The Flying G's are all over the All-Star voting, but they're second place in their division. Okay? Second place in their division. Yikes. Okay. The Friars are pretty well represented. They got a Josh Gibson there, Rogers Hornsby up here, and Mike Schmidt down here, third base, third in their voting. Okay. Hannes Wagner, okay, with the Friars. Whoops, hang on a second. Let me back up one. I accidentally left-clicked when I meant to scroll, okay? So, yeah, you see who's doing what over here in the NC. There's a Ty Cobb there, another Flying G's card. Something tells me, since I don't see any Flying G's pitchers in here, but I'm seeing some offensive performers for the Flying G's, maybe it's their pitching that's letting them down this particular season and putting them 4 games or so in back of first place in that division. So let's take a look and see. I don't know if I'm going to have me any Flames in here. Yes, I see one. Nap Lajoie is leading at second base. Okay, so we like that. And the last time I looked, I had at least one pitcher, maybe 2 pitchers in here. Yes, I still have 2 pitchers. I got my Mad Dog amongst the starters, and I got Mo Rivera amongst my relievers. He right now is eating it up in my my stopper role, my last of 3 nasty boys in my bullpen. I've got, I'm trying to remember who my other 2 nasty boys are. I've got Eric Gagne in there, and I've got Raleigh Fingers in there at the present. Gagne right now is a 6th inning setup man. I had him in the stopper role, and he was doing well there until he had some bad outings, and that pushed his ERA up there a bit. So I got him sitting a little further back in the order here. Let's take a look at our pitching staff and see what's cooking with them. Okay, I was mistaken on Koufax. That last win that he had, that complete game shutout win, got him up to 4-4 and got his ERA down under 5. It was up to over 5. Let's see what his numbers look like here if I look at his card. Okay. Yeah, you can see why his ERA jumped up to almost 6. Because look at all those bad outings that he had. 4 earned runs in 6.2 innings. 7 earned runs in 3.1. He had 3 losses in those 4 appearances before he got this most recent complete game win, where he didn't give up a single earned run. So that helped get his ERA down from 5.61 down to 4.89. So let's go Koufax. Let's go Koufax, and let's I'm going to celebrate a little bit. All right, so Sandy Koufax had himself a nice little outing here, and he's sitting at the bottom of my rotation, still with the highest ERA, even though he just threw that complete game shutout. But I got Tom Terrific sitting in number 4 at a 4.37 ERA, Pud Galvin at 2-3 with a 4.20 ERA, Cliff Lee 5-2 right now, Statistically, the best won-loss record in my rotation, but he's sporting a 4.13 ERA, so he's not doing too badly. My Mad Dog, who's in the voting mix for the conference's starting pitchers in the All-Star game, he's only 4-6, but that 3.26 ERA is speaking a little bit louder than the 4-6 actual record on wins and losses in 94 innings pitched. Now, my Mo Rivera over here, as already mentioned, 2.31, best ERA on the entire staff. And my next best ERA is John Smoltz, who had been in middle relief, but I moved him to long relief because KB wasn't doing too well in there. I've got a little bit higher set of ERA sitting here in middle relief, and if they don't pick up their games somewhat soon, I've got some other arms on the bench that I might think about bringing up, like maybe a Red Ames or a Kid Nichols or something along those lines. We have several arms sitting in reserve who could probably pick up the ball and see if we can get them to run with it here in Diamond 362. But there's my three nasty boys as advertised. Okay. Here, my worst ERA is sitting here in my earliest. Okay, I take that back. Gagne is not my worst ERA amongst my three nasty boys. I moved him up a little bit because he had a couple of good outings that got his ERA down under 5. He was pushing 6 also. Okay, so I moved him back down into the 7th inning setup spot. Raleigh is sitting up there with the highest ERA, 4.91. And that I swapped those two earlier today, and I just forgotten that when I was talking about my relievers. But Mo Rivera, yep, 2.31, doing really, really nicely in the last position of all the starters. Gagne, take a look at his record. He only recently won his first game. He started out the season 0-7. Not speaking too well for Mr. Gagne. And in those 7, I do believe we have some blown saves. So let's take a look. Looking at his card, let's look at his 2063 game log. Okay. There is a loss, no blown save there. There is a loss with a blown save. Loss, no blown save. Loss with a blown save. Loss. Okay. You get the idea. He hadn't been doing too good. In fact, his ERA ballooned all the way up to a 13.5 at one point. But I got him worked down to a 4.76. So we're hoping for nothing but better things out of Mr. Eric Gagne as the season progresses and winds its way down to Saturday's final action. So that's what my pitching staff is looking like. Let's take a look at our batting. And I want to take a look at overall splits. And I think I've got no splits already. Oh, no. No splits. There we go. All right, so right now, leading the way is my first place in the All-Star voting at second base, Nap Lajoie, up here at 353. So he's really kind of killing it here. He's got 11.0 on his batting runs and a 2.1 WAR, which leads the offense. 2.1 WAR at this particular point in the season. What's he projected to have? He's projected to have a 5.3 WAR by the end of the season. So let's go Nap. He's not looking badly at all. Hank Greenberg, since I moved him out and moved Lou Gehrig down to the bench, that made me shed a tear a little bit because my Lou Gehrig wasn't doing as well as what I thought Joey Votto could do with his better contact and better numbers all the way around, including defense. But Votto right now, overall, batting only 247. He's picked up his game a little bit. They are a righty-lefty platoon to a certain point. Because if we take a look at the splits versus lefties, look what happens to Joey Votto. He moves up here to a 273. Hank Greenberg versus lefties, I can't put them both in the lineup unless I do something like this. Greenberg starting at first base, Votto down here in the DH. So since they both are doing pretty well versus lefties, I've got Votto in the DH for now. Okay, and since I made that change, I would dare say so. I believe we're something like 5-2 or maybe 6-2. Let me look at my record here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-2 since I made that change, because I made that change just before this first game against the team that I'm getting ready to finish the season series with. Okay, that I put him in there in the DH, and we have gone 6-2 since then, picking up 4 games on 500. And I think we started out the day with a loss or two back here against the Blue Crabs. But anyway, I made my change after the last loss against the Blue Crabs and before the first game against, I forget the team's name already, for crying out loud. Let's see. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Let me go back to the main screen. We can see them. North Smithfield Predators, okay? That's the NS team that I've been playing here lately. And I put in Votto into the DH just before that series, or the first game of the first series. And lo and behold, we have gone 6-2 since. So I'm liking the way the trending is going. I want to continue picking up games on 500. There was a point at my lowest point of the day and on the season so far. I was something like, I got to think about this for a second. I was 6 or 7 games under 500. I started out the day 5 games under 500. I think I got all the way down to 7 games under 500 before I started picking up my game. And that really would have been after the first 2 games of the season, because I lost them both to Berlin. So at that point, I was 7 games under. I was 24-31. I was 24-31. And since then, I've gone 6-3. 24, 30. Yeah, 6 and 3. Yeah, I've gone 6-3 since that lowest point, or 6-2 really. My math isn't adding up, but who cares? It's just old fart math. You know how it gets when we geezers, us boomers, what we do sometimes when we get around a little bit too many math numbers, it tends to boggle the mind. Well, anyway, speaking of boggling the mind, it boggles my mind that we're ready for ad break number 2 already. So let's take a quick 1-minute break and hear these words from our sponsors. Let's go ahead and take ad break number 2 for the record. Take care and stay tuned. Okay, gang, give me just a second here. I'm taking a look at some options. I think I want to take Griffey Jr. against lefties. I need to move him over here, and I want to move OC down here to start right field. Okay. Because right now, Griffey Jr. is not doing his job too well. Right now, I'm showing a split versus left, and I'm looking at my lefty lineup. So I like having OC right there. In fact, I love having OC right there. So we will do just that, because he's batting 227 against lefties, and I've already got Lajoie and Molitor up there. I'm going to swap Lajoie and Molitor. They have kind of swapped their batting averages versus lefties, so I want to get Lajoie into the leadoff role. I've got Votto about where I want him, and let's see, as the DH. Then I got Hank Greenberg right behind him, which is about where I want him. Then Jolton Joe, right, and then Mickey Mantle, who's killing it against lefties. Okay, I've got him in there. See, I started out the season, and I only made the change this morning before the day's action began. Frank Robinson was stinking up the joint. And I had another outfielder who was kind of stinking up the joint, and I'm trying to remember now who that was that I took out. But I took out Frank Robbie and took out this other outfielder and put in Junior Griffey, and I put in Mickey Mantle. Okay, let me see if I can tell from the roster who it was I took out, because there may still be games left. If I can remember who it was. Oh, Hank Aaron, yes. How the heck do you take Hank Aaron out? When he's batting on the interstate. That's how. That's how I moved Hank Aaron out of there, because he was really, really stinking it up. Take a look at that average on that bubble. He was batting 182, and that was his high point. That was his high point up until this morning. After 2 full days of action on this Diamond team, he was not acquitting himself very, very well. So Hank Aaron came out, and also, as aforementioned, Frank Robbie, even as a nice Reds card, which I hated to see happen, he was only batting 218. So I maybe, if Junior Griffey keeps up this junk, I may be looking at swapping him out for Frank Robbie again, but we'll see. One Reds card for another one, or was that one a Mariners card? I think Griffey's perfect card is a Reds card. Let me take a look. Take a look at this. No, it's a Mariners card. It's a Mariners card. That's legit. That's very legit. But right now, Ken Griffey Jr. with, let's see, we got a split in there versus lefties. He's only doing 182 versus lefties. How does he do versus righties? Let me look at that split. He's doing considerably better against righties, so that justifies him being there. Okay? That justifies him being in the lineup. And it looks like I need to make some changes here. What am I going to do? I think. Who is going to make a good DH candidate against righties? I am thinking, sort of thinking, that Hank Greenberg may not be a bad DH. Let me see who else might be a DH candidate here. Oh, better DH candidate. Paul Molitor. There we go. No, yeah, he's already here. Let's make Greenberg the backup at DH. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So, Lajoie up there at the top, his righty splits. And look at Appling. Look at Luke Appling. Ooh, baby, 338. So we like our batting. It feasts on right-handed pitching. We have 5 starters, 300 or higher, and Pop Lloyd, who is in there as a pinch hitter and as a backup at shortstop, batting 292. Holy moly. So he's not doing too badly either. But Appling absolutely killing it at 338. So that's why Pop Lloyd isn't starting against right-handed pitching, because Appling is getting the job done. KK, let's see. Cochran's doing much better against righties, so he's in the right spot for him for now. I'm just taking a real quick once through to make sure that every position is filled. I could pick up another pinch hitter here. I think this particular appearance will belong to, I'm going to move pop down a notch, and I'm going to bring over Griffey Jr. against lefties to be another pinch hitter. In fact, I think Griffey could stand to be a pinch runner as well. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Okay, that's about all the changes I want to make because I want to submit the team. I got another sim getting ready to come in. So let's go ahead and jump out of here. We've taken a very thorough look at the Flames in Diamond 362. So let's take a quick stop at my theme team and see what they are up to or down to. Because the last time I was looking at them, they weren't looking too terribly hot. And we need to see, okay, I don't need to go there. I need to go here and log them out and get into team number 2, which is where my theme team is. Okay. Whoops, hang on a second. Let's try this again. That should do it. There we go. Ooh, I need to spam some Ace of Iron. Like I was telling you, this tournament team hasn't done diddly squat in the last 2 days. Haven't produced a single pack. And I've tried 3 different team builds. 3 different team builds, and none of them are taking hold. Okay. So we got a sim getting ready to come in. Those 2 packs I have on this team, one was from a login reward and the other one was a challenge pack. That is sad. That is, I mean, it's almost criminal. But take a look, see. We are now 1 game over 500. We are statistically tied for the division lead. Let's go, Marauders. Okay. The Cincinnati area Marauders, okay? They are a Cincinnati area team, theme-based team, based on 3 different area criteria. You have to have been born in the area. There's an 8-county area, including the one that Cincinnati is in, Hamilton County, Ohio. 4 counties in Ohio, 3 counties in northern Kentucky, and 1 county in southeast Indiana. So that's one of the criteria. Another one is you had a major league affiliation with the Cincinnati Reds Major League Ball Club. Another one is if you played your college ball here in the greater Cincinnati metro area, in the 8th county area. Sandy Koufax and Jim Bunning qualify on both, on that count right there. They both played their college ball here in Cincinnati. Bunning at Xavier University and Koufax at the University of Cincinnati. So that's how they happen to end up on my theme team. Just about everybody else on this theme team has a Reds affiliation. Okay, so they are picking up their game a bit, and we just got us another win. Let's go. Let's go. We're still statistically tied for the division lead with California Dreamin', owned by Coach Dave. Is Coach Dave in the chat today? Is Coach Dave in there today? We have, 93 people in chat today. So, yeah, Coach Dave, if you're in there, good luck to you. And GG's for the games we've already played and for the ones we have yet to play. But we're duking it out here in bronze, and it looks like you have won bronze a couple of times in your resume here. Yes, he has 2 bronze trophies, and I'm just trying to get out of bronze, maybe up to silver if I can do it. We're in bronze 249, and it is a theme team league. Everything is based on friends lists. Now, we should have a pretty solid 30-team lead because we had 30 theme teams at last count that were in the theme team crew or the theme team community. That's what TTC stands for, and we're all encouraged to keep that tag inside of our team names. So, anywho, let's see who's doing what here. I want to take a look around the rest of the league. There we go. And I'm over here in the AC West. There's Coach Dave, as already mentioned. Gloversville Golden Glovers, owned by Kip. Okay, we see him around a lot. Clavette. Okay, there's his Red Sox. St. Louis Browns, owned by Sindra. Okay, Playa de las Pulgas, owned by Rabbit Jake. And their theme is there has to be an animal in their name or in their nickname. The Prime Players, owned by D. Dempsey. Evans City Zombies, Lefty Jolly. Okay, Time Travelers, Ghost Suiji, otherwise known as our very, very own Taste Suiji, that I usually go into and raid on a Saturday, which reminds me, speaking of this coming Saturday, and I'll try to remember this again at the end of the stream today, our Saturday stream is not going to happen in its usual noon to 2 p.m. Eastern Time slot. I'm going to be out of town at that time, and in place of that, I intend to come back in later on in the evening. I'm going to try to get started and get my 2 hours in, starting around 6:30 p.m. or 7 p.m. Somewhere in that time frame is where I want to get my Saturday stream started. So just be aware that my stream is going to be moving on this Saturday and this Saturday only. And what have we got there? Gravestock 23, 4 months on the Prime subscription. Thank you so much for your support on the channel. And you know what that means. You know exactly what that means.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
And yes, Gravestock 23, you are indeed the best. Thank you again for your support on the Old Farts channel. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so anywho, we were looking at the rest of the theme teams around here. Let's see. The Washington Weirdos, who are owned by Jay Veritek. California Angels, Angels TTM, Notorious Big Biggio, Taco Carl, Houston Astros theme, Manchester Manly Men, man or men in their name, this Suiji. It might also be the same as the one we saw over here. Where is he? Go Suiji. And over here we got this Suiji. So that's it. He has two theme teams in this Bronze League. Birmingham Buntholes, okay, owned by Frostcrest. We see Frostcrest around quite a bit. So there's Frostcrest in the chat today. But Ed, and Eddie's, the Greasy Franks, own them. Golden Gloves, owned by DPL Zero. The Shermer Primetime, S Mercury, 85 to 95 cards. Nice little theme there. McGriff, owned by Theme McGriff, and I don't know what other handles that manager goes by, but Chicago Cubs TTC, owned by Luigi one Luigi one. I don't know if this has anything to do with Taste Suiji, but I kind of doubt it because he goes with Suiji, but it's pronounced the same as Luigi with an L, but with an S instead of an L. Seattle Mariners, owned by Subliminal Glory. Double Digits, owned by Biku's Y. They're our gentleman friend from Alabama. Okay. And Ryan's Pudge Express. Blah, 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 blah. It's easy for me to say. Macadcar owns that team. So a lot of familiar names amongst the managers here in this theme team league. Getting Miggy with it? Madden Mask. Madden Mask owns them. And the No Tango Éxito, owned by Dave H. A lot of familiar names here. So there's only one team that I could think of. In fact, yeah, the Kansas City Killers, I think, are the only ones that don't have a TTC in their name. And I don't know what the deal is, whether they are, or whether I'm on the friends list with Malkers or not. But for some reason or other, the 30th bronze theme team did not make it into this league. So they're sitting out by their lonesome selves someplace, because we had exactly 30 bronze teams this year. And I had every last one of those 30, including myself, on my friends list. And that's what determines the the deal. So I think our 30th team maybe did not get their friends list updated enough or whatever. I don't know why they're missing, but they are missing. They're the only ones missing from this otherwise 29 team theme team league. So that's what's going on here. We saw the team. Let me see if I got a next tournament I can get into, because it's time for us to start opening packs after we take a look at team number 3. Okay. Yes, I can spam another Ace of Iron. Try to give this tournament team a chance to redeem itself, because they've had 2 whole days and they haven't done jack. King Butcher says, seems to have grabbed the first and then got stuck. Okay. No Tango Exito are all players on the losing side of a no. Oh, I get it now. Aha. Okay, EVC and NYC is in the chat, and he's saying that, yeah, he confirms one Luigi one is different from Tesuigi. Thank you for that confirmation. Appreciate it. Tango Exito. They were all no hit. Huh. I'll be dogged. Interesting. Okay, let's get out of here. Some good catchy music going on. I needed to spam another Ace of Iron. What happened to me? There we go, down there. Now let's go see team number 3, and then we'll start opening packs, because we'll have upwards of 120 or so to open all together. And this team right here isn't doing much to add to that total. Whoops. There we go. I didn't hit it by mistake. No, good. Okay, this should do it. Try it one more time. Oh, I see. I was one position too far. Okay. I have a little bit of a vision problem because the microphone and the little shield that I have upon or in front of the microphone to help mitigate my plosives. I'm going to buy myself a couple more packs before we go opening them, because I've got 2K in my treasury. I play Iron Best of 5 here, so we're going to have 30 packs to rip here in just a second once I buy those 2 more packs. And we will go straight away into a very, very quick look at the team, buy the packs, and start opening them. Let me go ahead and buy those 2 packs first. Okay. Ooh, the Wildcats are taking it on the chin here lately. They were up towards the top of their division, and now we're 6.5 games back. Yikes. Okay. How are we looking in the wild card? Let's see here. This one is a packs only team. Their fortunes depend entirely upon how they do with pack ripping, and they also get to keep mission rewards that their packed cards earn them. Mission rewards do count, and they do get applied to this team. Like, for example, the Hank Aaron card was the reward for finishing the live missions. All the live team missions, Hank Aaron was the topper there. So anyway, I'm sitting over here in, where are we? We're in the AC West, kind of like my Diamond Flames. And we've not been doing too well lately, though the pitching doesn't look too bad, and the batting really doesn't look too bad. But something's happening to make us go so deep under. Right now, I'm statistically tied for the final wild card slot. Take a look at that last 10 record there, folks. 2-8. That tells you the slide I've been on. That most of those 6 games that I am in back of the division lead, 6.5 games, most of those 6 games came from having a -6 differential on my 1-loss record in my last 10 outings. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. But I'm still in the thick of the wild card hunt, so we are happy to see that, at least for the time being. All right, so I'm not going to go in and take a look at the personnel on the team. They have a lot of the live mission rewards that I already mentioned from before. So let us go ahead and get ready to start opening these babies up. So shall we get around to opening some packs? Let's do just that. Okay, and here we go. Get that first pack ready to take a peek, and what are we going to see? Nothing really good. I'm looking for historic irons that this team might be able to use for their tournament team, and I can't see any here. Okay, let's keep on moving. Wait a minute, Michael McHenry. Okay, we've seen him before, so I'm not too interested in that card. I'm looking for irons making their first appearance. Historic irons. I know all the live irons have already gotten here. Okay. Did I get Rose yet from my Redders? No, I put in a buy order EVC, but nobody's nibbling. I can only afford about 70 to 80K, but nope, not working for me so far. I do not have Pete Rose on my theme team. I want him though. Oh, there's a first timer. I will be looking at Frank Gabler. I will be looking at Frank Gabler from the 1937. I guess that's the Red Sox. I'm guessing. Let me look here. Oh, I that's right. I can't really open up the profile from here. Okay. But I will take a look at Gabler to possibly include on my theme team. Not my theme team, my tournament team. My Iron tournament team on this particular Wildcat account. Okay. Yeah, all live cards. It stinks. That Moncrief card is a really nice card for playing bronze tournaments. Peralta, we've seen him. And nothing new here. Let's keep going. Ish, live cards again. Come on, game. Let me see some good cards. I haven't even seen a gold yet. Not even an historic silver, for crying out loud. And I'm not seeing them yet either. Jacob Stallings looks like the reincarnation of a young Joe Nuxhall. I'm seeing silver cards, but they're all live cards. That doesn't help the cause any. Ask and you shall receive. It was a little delayed in getting here, but our first gold card of the day. And what is it? Live Michael Brantley, 82 gold with the Houston Astronomicals. He's a duplicate, so I can sell this guy. And it's going to be a quick sell because he's already out there for bare minimum, so won't do me or anybody else any good. 1K, here we go. There's another 1K that I can use to buy another pack, but it'll be after we're done ripping today, and we'll buy that pack in advance of Saturday's pack rip that we'll be doing later again. Just in case you missed it, between noon and 2 on Saturday will not happen for me. I'm going to be out of town, but I will be back later on in the day, and we're hoping to do a stream starting about 6:30 or 7 p.m. Eastern Time this coming Saturday on February the 25th. Okay, Tom McCarthy, we've seen him, and that's about it for that card. Okay, let's keep going. Everything else is live. Ray Boone. Okay. Oh, I get to look at him. That would be Aaron and Brett's dad, I do believe. Yep. I would dare say so. So let's see. Or no. Ray Boone was, wait a minute. What relationship did Ray Boone have to Bob Boone? Because Bob Boone is Brett and Aaron's dad. I got to find this out. Let me go to Baseball Reference real quick. I'm going to figure this one out. We are going to figure it out. I'm going to search for Ray Boone. His name is not Rat, it's Ray. Okay. There he is. Ray Boone was Bob Boone's dad, and Bob Boone is the father of Aaron and Brett. Okay, that's the genealogy there. Ray Boone was the patriarch of the baseball clan. Bob Boone, the catcher, was his son, and Aaron and Brett were Bob's boys. Okay, Ray Boone played as late as 1950 something. His last game was 1960, according to Baseball Reference. See, I bought a subscription, a 1-year subscription to Baseball Reference's website called StatHead, so that I could try to stay current with some data and try to pass that data along to you good folks as part of the content of the stream. So anyway, that's Ray Boone. He's a first-time appearance on this particular team, so we're going to take a look at him and see if he merits a chance to play on my Iron Tournament team. Okay, that's what drew the initial interest to begin with. Okay, nothing new here. My former ace Iron pitcher in Perfect Team 21, Paul Blackburn. Dishnet34 used to salivate over that Iron Blackburn card from Perfect Team 21 because I won a Thursday night, I won a Friday night TWIPT tournament with that Paul Blackburn card. And he was salivating on it, and he says, what the heck am I saying? I want that card. But here's our first diamond card of the day. What is hiding in back of here? Live Scott Effross. And I picked up a Topps Bunt card using the Topps Bunt app, Bunt 22. That's on my phone. I took advantage of the crossover promotion between OOTP and Topps. On the OOTP side, we had all those Topps Bunt missions that, seemingly impossible, that had all those nice cards. But then on the other side, I got to get a free 1 year or free season membership into the Topps Bunt app, which normally you would have to pay for. So all I had to do was draw a Topps Bunt card in an OOTP pack, and that gave me the entree to go and pick up a free code so I could get into the Topps Bunt app. And I just recently, just today, picked up a Scott Effross card in the Topps Bunt app. So here I've got his OOTP card, but it's a duplicate, so we get to sell this guy. Let's sell him, and that's going to be bare minimum for him. And if he doesn't sell by tonight, I will go out and quick selling. We are ready for ad break number 3, and we will return to the pack ripping action as soon as we take this word from our sponsors. Hang on, please. Here we go. Okay, gang, we are back. I did move ahead one more pack, and I found a reason to stop. And that was to talk about this card down here. Arthur Tuffy Rhodes is a Cincinnati area player. He went to Western Hills High School, which is inside of the Cincinnati City public system. Western Hills High School is also known for another baseball name or two or three. One of them would be famous for his managerial prowess, and also famous for having his head tossed around like a rag doll by Pedro Martinez in that one confrontation when Don Zimmer was a coach on an opposing team to where Pedro and his Red Sox were. But Don Zimmer went to Western Hills High School. And another guy, I'm trying to remember, his name has come up today. Oh yeah, Peter Edward Rose. Pete Rose went to Western Hills High School. Same high school that got us this Tuffy Rhodes, Arthur Tuffy Rhodes that is in that particular pack. We have 11 packs to go. Let's see what we can get. Gold card. Oh, nice Raleigh Eastwick bronze card down there. What do we got hiding out here? Live Luis Guillorme. Okay, Mr. Guillorme is a duplicate he's going to sell. And that's a quick sell. That's another 1K for the treasury. And I'm thinking that one diamond, I may that'll give me 4 more K of treasury that I can use to buy packs for this coming Saturday's rip. Okay. Oh, we're running out of pack luck, guys. This team's just about done. Wait a minute, Eric Stoltz, we've seen him, okay? Looking at all of the historic irons to make sure that I don't already have them in my collection. Okay. Okay. Oh, you were on, okay. King Butcher was on my tab, but you were away for a bit. Oh, did you lose any drops? I hope you didn't. If you missed some drops, there is an automatic extension for Google Chrome. If you use that particular browser, there's an extension for it that you can get. And I can put the extension in the chat, the link to the extension. Hang on just a second. It automatically claims Twitch drops for you. It also picks up Twitch channel points. But add this to your Google Chrome browser and it will automatically pick up your stuff if you don't already have it. Unless I misinterpreted what you said there about being AFK. Okay? That you were on my tab for a little while? Went AFK? If you go AFK, the automatic Twitch thing grabber or Twitch drop grabber will do the job for you. Chris Haney. Oh, there's another one to look at for my bronze or my iron tournament team. 49 Haney. Okay. On the Wildcats. 4 packs to go. Nothing much here. Keep going. Nice Pat Zachary Reds card. Nothing much here either. 2 packs to go. I think the last one's a silver pack. Let's see what's in that silver pack. Hopefully an historic. Nope, no historic. We got live Josh Bell. So let's get out of here and see if we won anything in some missions. Check my missions. Did we finish anything? No, we did not. We did not finish a daggum thing. So let's get out of here. Wait. I can buy 6 packs. I can buy 6 packs right now. And maybe 4 more if that diamond card sells or doesn't sell. I'll quick sell it later if it doesn't sell by tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get us 6 packs for starters to go towards Saturday's next pack rip. There we go. Now let's get out of here and go open those whopping 2 packs on my theme team. I'm still disgustipated by that turn of events over there. I've got to try now for a 4th time to build a winning tournament team in Iron, Ace of Iron, best of 7 32 team tournaments. Okay, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. Oh, I was going to spam another Iron best of 5. That's right. My head kind of got mixed up. Let's do that. Signed up for that. Now let's get out of here and go to team number 2. Good little song there. Whoops, let's try that again. There we go. I can spam another ace of iron. It's probably going to be fruitless, but who cares? There we go. Okay, got 2 packs to open up. Ho, ho, ho. While I'm in here, I might take a look and see what the L10 is, yeah, right, the L10 is doing on Pete Rose's card. Because last time I saw it, it wasn't very affordable. Let's go to the market first. To the card shop. I don't want to look at my... Okay, let's see here. Go to the card shop. I am looking for... Okay, there's the perfect Pete Rose right there. Ooh, I don't have to save very much more. About 7 more K and I can get this guy. Maybe if I put if I can earn a little bit out of today's 2 packs, heaven only knows. No way in hell I'm going to buy the silver card. But it's getting more affordable. I can maybe afford him for my theme team eventually. Who knows? Maybe possibly this week. We'll see. We will see. We got 2 packs to open up, including a silver one. So let's go ahead and get into this and find out what we got. Well, at least I got a silver pack. Won't be anything in it. Except an historic silver Edwin Encarnacion from after his Cincinnati Reds days. Nice little card here, Edwin. And you are a first-time appearer in this particular account. Look at the missions that he helps out with. Let's go. But only he's only got a worth in the 300s. So if I do decide to sell this guy later, he's only going to be worth about 300 and some perfect points. But that'll help me maybe get to a Pete Rose. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. I don't think that did anything for my missions. It did not. Okay. But I'm only 40 points away from getting a Hank Greenberg that I can sell for the possibility of getting some revenue and get some Pete Rose in here. Okay. And who knows, maybe another Reds theme card. So let's get out of here. Oops, oh, I got a sim coming in. Gotta do this. Gotta do this. Got that sim coming in. Let's see what we got. Hopefully it's another win from my Redders. And we got us another win. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We get to play Getting Miggy with it next. Okay. Did I, or was that a day off? Was that a win or a day off? It was a day off. Okay. It was an off day. That sim didn't mean jack. Okay, let's get out of here. And we'll get to the other team and start ripping those 90, what should be, what, 92, 93 packs? Let's see. Pack luck's been pretty abysmal today. Got a couple of ace of bronzes I need to spam. Okay. On the way out of here, I might, got a gap of 18 numbers between those two. My longest running one, in fact, my only running one, other than the one I just entered. So we got 93 packs to open up and about half an hour to do it. I think we can make it. Because I still want to get out of here a little early if I can. If I can't, then so be it. Supper will be a little later than usual. One more win from my boys over the LOL Cats, who are leading the division. Let's go. Let's go. Alrighty. Not too shabby. A little game there. So we like that. I'm only 4 games under 500. I picked up a game on 500. I was 500 to start the day, so I am now, let's see, 7 and 6. 7 and 6 on the day's action. And my save went to Gagne, and he got his ERA down to 4.56. Let's go. Let me see. Let me see what that pitching staff looks like now. He might be able to move a little lower. Yes, he is. Gagne's, okay, no, he's in the slot I want him in. Highest ERA appears first. Next highest ERA second. Lowest ERA last. So that's where I want him. My nasty boys are intact. Okay. So the pitching looks like it's starting to pick up for the guys, and maybe the batting too. We'll see. But we got, like I said, 93 packs to open up. Let's get to them. Looks like we have a good number of at least 10 silver packs at the end of this. Okay. X-Red, Michael Lorenzen, good ball player when he was with us. The guy has biceps sculpted out of steel. He works out. He's got really, really strong arms. He can also play multiple positions. Even though his Perfect Team 23 card doesn't say so, when he was with the Reds, and I think he's with the Angels now, I don't think that they use him specifically for, primarily for pitching anymore. He can also be used in the outfield. He's a fantastic outfielder with a killer strong arm. He's thrown people out at the plate. I can't tell you how many times that I've watched him play for my Reds, and he's thrown people out trying to get home, thinking, okay, it's just another outfielder. This guy's a pitcher. Who cares? No, I'm going to try to get home. Nope. That ball is waiting on him when he gets there. So Michael Lorenzen, excellent card. Okay, let's see. And this team plays bronze tournaments, so we are more interested in bronze cards that are making their first appearance, historic bronze cards. All the irons are already here. And I already have all the Plat 4s. They're not going to appear anymore anyway. None of the Plat cards are going to appear in packs anymore. Okay. There's the lower Koufax card. Ooh! Dual diamonds. Ooh, and an historic silver. Let's go. Nice pack luck in here. This is by far my best pack of the day so far. What do we got? A live Luis Garcia. Please be historical. Another Efros. Another quick sell for him. That's going to be a quick sell for him. Yep. He's out of here. Okay, and Luis Garcia. Okay, he's probably going to be another quick seller. Yeah, another quick sell. 8K for the Treasury. Okay, then what about this Harvey Hendrick card? He's a dupe. Okay, come on. Oh, I got to click through this. Okay, that's why it was gray. He is a duplicate. We can sell him for 157. 157 perfect points will get you this Harvey Hendrick card that's good for the Rebirth Silver Batters mission. Okay, if you need him, he's out there. Best price on the market, go get him. Haven't been selling very many cards today. Been doing some quick sells, but not much in the way of actual achievable sales. Gold card, luck's picking up. Live Joan Duran. Okay, we'll sell him. There's another quick sell. Going to see more and more of those quick sells with live cards towards the end of the game cycle, which we are approaching. Jesse Winker, X-Red. Okay. Otherwise, nothing here. Brendan Ryan, we've seen him before. I know that. He used to play on my bronze tournament team. Gold card. The luck is really with us today. Mookie Betts. Okay, so started out the season as a 92 diamond. Ended it as an 89 gold. And we're going to sell this guy a little bit higher. Let's put him up for $10.99. $10.99, which is a very appropriate number for tax season. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Going to sell Mookie Betts for $11.99 or $10.99, I should say. So he's now out there for the best price available on the market. Nothing much. And there's the guy with the vibrato that's a mile wide. Ooh, historic Bud Harrelson. Let's go. Duplicate, we can sell him if you need him for Cal Ripken's Build a Lineup Silver Mission, and also for Build a Brooks Perfect Mission. Bud Harrelson is going out there for 591 perfect points. 591 will get you a Bud Harrelson if indeed you need him. Go get him. He's out there. Best price. Okay. 81 packs to go. We only have a couple of minutes left till our final ad break of the day. Aaron Seal. Okay. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It is Seal, right? Laptop Hound is saying, let's go get that rose. Let's see. We're going to create a, let's see, was that a duplicate? Yes, it was. I can sell this Seal card. I think I'm going to sell him for $159. $159 will get you this card if you need it. Oh, let's see. He's not even in a mission. So I don't know if we're going to be getting any more missions, but we're selling him because he's a dupe. Okay? He's out there. Okay? Let's keep going. 80 packs to go. Less than a minute until our final ad break of the day. I may cut it off before we hear the obnoxious alarm. Diamond card. The luck is kind of picking up on this team. Live Ryan Helsley with the St. Louis Cardinals. He's a duplicate. We'll sell him. And he's going to go for $4,099. There again, I'm making the same amount of money that I would for the diamond card at 4K. I'm going to get at least 4K for it, but this way the game is going to recover a little bit in terms of tax in the OOTP Perfect Point economy. Okay, so he is now out there for sale. Go get him if you need him. Okay, best price on the market. Now, shall we go? Good time to take that last ad break, shall we? Let's go ahead and do just that. We'll be back in a minute after we catch this final word from our sponsors, and we'll finish ripping these 78 packs that are left. Be back in a moment. Here we go. Okay, gang, we are back. I fast forwarded one pack and there was a gold sitting there waiting on us. So the pack luck is continuing on my flames. And we got us, oh, nice Reds card. Tyler Stevenson, let's go. Okay, but he's a dupe, I know that. And we're going to sell him. He's a quick seller. We're going to quick sell this guy. He is now out of here. Now, Laptop Hound, this is not the team that's going to be in a position to buy Pete Rose, I think. Or maybe, yes, we can. We can maybe get a Pete Rose. But I'd be undercutting myself there, I think. Let's see. I already quick sold him, so let's go ahead and move on. I might pick him up for here. I can afford him. That's a thought. Do I mess up my chances of getting him for 80K on the other account, or do I buy him for here? Let's see. Okay. Zipping through things. Okay, let's keep going. Pack luck is kind of dried up here. Kind of gone south on me. Yep. We had a string of precious metals there for a while, and they The vein has run dry on precious metals or gems. Nothing here. Cubs fan 23 Steve is saying get him on the theme team first, then buy him on the main team. Yep, that would be my thought as well. There's Steve. I want him on the theme team because they're still down in bronze. Up here in diamond, that rose card I don't think has been playing too well. So I'd be kind of blowing my treasury if I went out and got him now. That's kind of my thinking on it. Yeah, the pack luck is definitely dried up. Okay. I saw Kurt Casale back there in an earlier pack. He's coming back to the Reds. Sell order for Steve Olin because he's good for Papelbon's build lineup Silver Mission and the Submariners mission. So we are going to sell this guy for $364. 364 perfect points on Mr. Steve Olin. Okay, he is on the market right now. Best price. Okay, keep going. 56 packs to go. So I need to get out to the kitchen and start sous videing some steaks, or that is reverse searing some sous vide steaks, and then get the air fryer attachment on the Instant Pot and get it out of sous vide mode and get it into air fry mode. Willard Brown Negro League card from Negro League 1 Outfielders mission. This is the mission that gets you Cool Papa Bell as the topper. This one's going up for $189. 189 perfect points will get you a Willard Brown. Go get him if you need him, and get yourself a Cool Papa Bell in the meantime. Okay. Okay, nothing new here. Or here. Or here. Let's play 52 pickup, 52 packs. I used to hate it when I was a kid and grown-ups would say, let's play 52 pickup. Here's a deck of cards, 52 cards. Then throw them on the floor. Okay, you pick them up. That's how you play the game. I throw them, you pick them up. It's one of the more prevalent grown-up to kid pranks that can be pulled, besides snipe hunting and that sort of thing. Gold card belonging to Live Chris Bryant. So I think yep, he's a quick seller. He's going. He's out of here. 48 packs to go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, game. I hit you. Justin Dunn with my Reds. That's about the only thing worth thinking about. It's Diamond card. Luck's picking up again. Live Francisco Lindor. Okay. Let's go ahead. He makes me hungry for chocolate. I don't know why. With the last name like Lindor. Oh, forget I even said that. No, those are Lindt chocolates. Lindt. But I think they're also Lindor chocolates, are there not? There could be. Let me see. I think this card is going to go up for a little bit higher. Let's put him up for $41.99. Whoops. Let me make sure that I've got the right numbers on this. $41.99 for Francisco Lindor, because he's got that extra mission on him. And he's got a New York vibe to his L10 and to his sell orders. New York cards have a tendency to want to sell a little higher, so $41.99 for this Lindor is still the best price on the market. Go get him if you need him. Okay. 46 packs to go. And if he doesn't sell by tonight, Jose Barrero, nice Reds card. If he doesn't sell by tonight, he gets quick sold. Okay. Nothing new here. Nick Lodolo, Reds card. Nothing new here either. Let's go. Okay. Keep on moving. Mr. Reese says 0.7 WAR in Diamond. You got Rose for $80K a few days ago. Been worth every penny? Nice endorsement there in diamond. Okay. We'll consider him. Roosevelt Davis. He's a dupe. We'll sell him. He's, I think, Negro League 2. No, he's Negro League 1, the pitcher's mission, the one that gets you Bullet Joe Rogan as the topper. And I think he's going to go for 326 perfect points. 30 under L10. So Willard Brown or Roosevelt Davis is now out there for 326 perfect points. Best price on the market. Go get yourself a Bullet Joe in the process. Okay. 40 packs to go. And 12 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll make it. Okay. Nice Reds card there. Seaver from his Reds days. And I saw him pitch in the old Riverfront Stadium as a Red. He hit a home run in that game too and won the game against the Dodgers. Luis Ayala. Okay. He's good for Papelbon's build a lineup silver mission, plus fire the torpedoes, which I have 73 or 53% complete. I want to make sure that this guy's a dupe, and he is. So I can sell him, and he's going out there for 423. 423 perfect points, which is 40 under the 400 series L10. So we are selling him for 423. He's out there for the best price available. 39 packs to go. Thank you for the endorsement there, Mr. Reed. We might think about him. We might be thinking about him. But I'm going to buy him, I think, on the theme team first. And then try to buy him a little later. And who knows, maybe by then his price will go down a little. Nothing here. 34 packs to go. Gold card. What is it? Live Tarek Skubal. Okay, Mr. Skubal, you're a quick sell. Live golds have a tendency to do that this time in the game cycle. 33 packs to go. Nothing here. Keep going. Nothing there. Keep going. Bo Jackson, killer bronze tournament card. Another gold belonging to Live Jose Quintana, another quick sell. Oh no, this guy's a little higher. He's going for bare minimum. And if he doesn't sell by tonight, then I'll quick sell him. Okay. Nothing here. Or here. Oh, gold card. Who is it? Live Tommy Edman. What's he going for? Quick sell. Okay, let's keep on moving. I think we're starting to approach 100K with our treasury. Okay. We should be at least in the 90s by now. Nice Ozzy Albies card, but it's live. Okay, nothing new here that'll help me out. Or here. 23 packs to go. 22. Getting down close to the end of the tunnel. I see some light. Gold card. Whoa. Whoa de frickin' whoa. Salvi Perez. Topps bunt card. This card is going to sell. I'm not keeping him for any missions. I don't think he's going to help any missions either. Let me double check. He's my 5th Topps bunt card on this account. I don't need him for Kansas City. I'm going to sell this dude. I'm going to sell him for $9,999. $9,999 will get you a Salvi Perez Topps bunt card if you want him. He is now out there. Go get him if you need him. Okay. Decent gold card. Best one of the day so far, I would dare say. The double diamond pack was the best pack, but that was the best card of the day. Nothing here. 16 packs to go. We're going to make it. Easy. Gold card. Who is it? Oh, plus a historic silver Reds card up there. What is Brian Baker going for these days? He's quick sold. He's out of here. Okay. Arnold Carter. Okay. Arnold Carter. not to be confused with a golfer of a somewhat similar name. He's a duplicate, so we'll sell him. Looks like he's going to go for $264. This Reds card for Arnold Carter is now on the market. Rookie sensation from 1944 on my Reds. Okay, so we're putting him up for sale for the best price available. 15 packs to go. Nothing here. Nick Senzel with my Reds. I think we're inside some silver packs, folks. Yep, silver packs. Darren O'Day, I think a couple of weeks ago, just announced his retirement from Major League Baseball. Okay, Justin Turner. Okay. Nothing new here. We've got a lot of live silver. That's about it. Gold card. Who is it? Historic Dummy Hoy with my Reds. Even though it's politically incorrect as all hell, Dummy Hoy was so nicknamed because he was, I think, accredited as being the first deaf-mute Major League Baseball player in MLB history. Dummy Hoy. Fantastic card. I'm sure that he's not a duplicate. He's not a duplicate. I am keeping this guy for sentimental reasons, even though he's probably worth a small mint. Take a look at that, will you? He is good for. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna lock him. I'm gonna get that frickin' mission, and we are gonna get our first mission cards in some time. Look at the value on that Dummy Hoy card. Oh baby, there's my best draw of the day right there. Okay. We're going to keep him for that mission, okay? And we're going to cash it in at the end of our draws, okay? Okay, nothing. Okay, Todd Stottlemyre, he's a first-timer to the collection. Where does he go? I'm going to keep him just in case there is maybe another mission or two coming up, but I kind of doubt it. If it does come out, if any missions do come out, it'll be announced not on TWIPT on Thursday night. It would be announced probably in the Discord or on Twitter or something. But I'm keeping Todd Stottlemyre for now because I think he's worth a little bit of money, honey. Okay, we're still in silver packs. We will be for the rest of the run. Gold card belonging to Jake Arrieta. Yes. And we're going to sell this guy. It looks like he's going to go for about, let's go $11.99 for Jake Arrieta. Good for the Willie McCovey Build a Lineup Gold mission and Cooperstown Club 3 Control mission. Let's go, baby. He's up for sale now for 1,199 perfect points, 300 about under the lowest sell order, and about 400 under L10. So Jake Arrieta is now out there on the market for the best price available. Okay, 4 packs to go. Chris Davis, nice card. Okay, he's a dupe. We'll sell him. Ooh, whoa, oh, oh, okay, I think he was a dupe, was he not? Yes, he is. I can sell him. Let's put him up for halfway between the buy order and the L10. Putting him up for 52.49. 52.49 will get you a Chris Davis card. Okay, I was tempted to give in to that 5K buy order, but we're going to see if somebody in chat can afford to get him if you need him for Cooperstown Club 1 Power mission. Hi-oh, 110% complete, and he's also good for the name game Chris. But this is a dupe, so he gets sold, and he is now out there on the market for the best price available. Okay, 3 packs to go. We're still in silver packs. 2 more silver packs to go and we're done. Gold card. Live Clay Holmes. And he's going to be a quick seller. Yep. Quick sell Mr. Holmes. So I get the 1K right now. Last pack. X-Red Cody Reed there. Diamond card hiding out in this one. Nice, nice, nice. And we got an historic silver too. Let's go. Not a bad pack there to end up, and take a look at Louis Santop. who is a duplicate. What mission does he go into? He's Negro League 1 for the infielders. This one will help you a ton to get you a Pop Lloyd topper card. Okay? Or it'll help you out with Joe Mauer's Build a Lineup Diamond mission. This card is worth a pretty little penny, but we're going to give you a good price. We're going to put him up for 11, he said, $9.99. About 600, or let's say 6,000, or maybe 5,500 under the lowest sell order, and close to 4K under L10. Okay, this card will get you the infielders mission, which has Pop Lloyd as your topper. So if you need Pop Lloyd and you need this card, you want to pick it up for the best price on the market. Go get him if you need him. That was not a bad way to end things. Let's get to those missions, and we're going to finish that mission and pick up whatever cards or whatever packs come out of it. The Dennis system. And there's the Dummy Hoy card, the 89 Dummy Hoy that finished it off. I will get a Diamond pack and 2 Hysterical packs. Let's go. This will go towards Saturday's pack rip. Okay? So let's get out of here and see if we can find somebody that we can go raid. Okay? And I wanted to see what I have in the way of treasury. I have over 100K in treasury, 104K, and I've got those sell orders out there. I'll be able to afford a nicer card than Pete Rose. Okay, let's see. I've got an Ace of Bronze I can spam. So let's get ready, and we're going to go see if we can find ourselves somebody to go raid. And it'll be almost at the top. Okay, the Silver Cliff Floyd is fun. I've heard that said many a time. Okay, Ed Delahanty is good. He's got an actual oh, you got a real card in your massive collection, Team Dark Chaos. Okay, I gave your team a shout out here not too long ago because you're in my Diamond League. Yeah. Okay. Oh, JD. Oh, you got a standard. Oh, great. Fantastic. Congrats, JG Design 2K, for that nice draw of Delahanty on my drop that I gave you. So congrats on the drop. That was a hell of a draw for you. Okay. And that Mr. Ree hit it right on the head. Yep. Dummy. Very politically incorrect. So Mr. Ree is using Pete Rose as a DH. Okay. That's to consider. That's worth consideration. But anyway, I'm on the wrong screen. Let me get to OBS, and we'll get to the right screen for me going out try to find somebody that I can raid. Okay. So hang on, folks. We are going to find a hopefully good candidate to send everybody off to that you can still continue to get your drops on. And right now it only looks like we have one other streamer out there doing it. It's Yogi Bear Jessica D7, who is not an affiliate, but still would probably appreciate being rated with all the 108 viewers that are here in the channel. So it's Yogi_Bear Jessica D7. So I'm going to set up a raid to that channel, so please bear with me a second while I do just that. I got to remember the name. Oops, let me make sure I hit the right buttons here. Yogi Berra, Jessica D7. I'll make double sure that I got it right. Oh, Yogi Berra, not Yogi Berra, Yogi_Bear. Okay. Underscore. And we take out the first R, put it in there. There's that. Yogi_Bear Jessica D7. Okay, we're going to send you over to that channel and give Yogi Bear, Jessica D7, all the Gorgo love that you can. And we hope to see everybody on Saturday on about 6:30, 7 p.m. on the Gorgo channel. We will be on for a couple of hours on Saturday night instead of the usual noontime to 2 p.m. Eastern time slot that we fill. So in the meantime, it's Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. Thanks a lot for spending time with the old fart today. We appreciate it greatly, especially to our brand new subscriber, Gravestock, or I shouldn't say brand new, 4 months with the Prime subscription to Gravestock23, and thank you for that subscription, and also THF for his raid and his shout out. So we'll catch everybody later, hopefully Saturday night, 6:30, 7 p.m. Stay tuned to Twitch, and you can find out when we go live. So in the meantime, bye-bye, everybody. Give Yogi Bear, Jessica D7, all the Gorgo love that you can. Take care now, and bye-bye.